If you don't have this peace inside of you, if you want to get married with whoever you want to get married with, do not get married. If you don't have peace, do not get married. Hello everyone, this is Geoffrey Henderson, and thank you so much for joining our Innocent Love YouTube channel. I'm here at this beautiful beach. It's just absolutely stunning and amazing. And I just wanted to talk about a specific topic regarding relationship. And the topic is called, are you ready for marriage? The reason why I was picking this topic is because just very inspired by this location here. It's just beautiful, and I just wanted to talk about that. And yeah, so that's my topic today. And the one thing that I first want to say before anything else is we have to define marriage and what marriage really is before you actually can ask yourself if you're ready for it, because so many people have different perspective of marriage and don't even know exactly what the meaning of marriage is. And the way I can basically describe the marriage is from a biblical point of view. It brings you all the way back to the first book of Genesis in the Bible, where it talks about Adam and Eve, and where God basically said to the man, Adam, that it is not good for a man to be alone, but to have a helper. And so what happens is that God actually brought a woman into the presence of God to basically, into the presence of Adam, to basically provide Adam a helpmeet, a helper, to help Adam on all the things that he needs to accomplish. So, and what happens is that when God brought Eve to Adam, he actually has ordained the woman to the man and basically blessed them to be one, to be in unison with each other. And this is basically the very foundation of marriage. And there's also another foundation of marriage. I mean, obviously that is the foundation, but you can also look at it in the New Testament where Jesus Christ died for us on the cross. And we as the church, the people, basically all the people who are believing in Jesus Christ are called the church. It is not a building, but it is a people. And basically what happens is that Jesus, who is basically the husband, and the church is the bride. And what happens is that the husband died for the bride, died for the church, in order that we become one with Jesus Christ. And this is another picture of marriage where God is basically showing us as a man and a woman how we're supposed to become one, just as Christ and the church are becoming one. And meaning that when God puts two people together, they're never supposed to be separated ever again. And this is based on the biblical point of view. So this is basically the foundation of marriage. So a lot of people are looking at marriage as, you know, two people coming together, having a relationship, having children, and having, having a contract with each other through the law, through the government, through the court system. And this is all they see. They don't see anything deeper than that. But actually, marriage, like I told you before, it is a foundation that is created by God. And what happens is that it actually pleases God when two people come together under the love of God and looking at it from the marriage from the point of view of God and not from the actual world system and from the government and the people, okay? So if you have this foundation, then you know the foundation of marriage, and that it actually pleases God when two people are married together. Because what happens is this, is that when two people come together and they are ordained by God, then basically everything in a marriage becomes pure. You know, when it comes to the relationship, when it comes to even the intimacy, everything becomes pure and holy because it is ordained by God. But if we are living together and spending time together and being intimate together without the blessing of God, then it is actually ungodly and it is actually sinful. And we all, even me, we all have to realize this truth about God, that God is not favored when two people are together but they're not married. So this is why it's so important that we have to have an understanding of marriage and why it is so important, especially if you are a Christian and you're a follower of Christ. You have to look at it from that point of view and why marriage is important. So with that said, let's go to the second phase of my topic, which is, are you ready for it? Because that is the topic of this message. And you have to first realize that when you find a partner, you have to really know in your heart that this is the right person to begin with. In order to really know that, obviously, you have to spend time with the person. You have to get to know the person. You have to know if the person is really the one that is for you. That is really important. And as soon as you know that, you know, it takes time. Some people notice right away. Some people take a leap of faith and they just simply just go with it and get married. And sometimes it works great and sometimes it doesn't work great, you know? So you have to really know if you have the right person in your life. The other thing that you have to know in order to really know that you're really ready for marriage is, do you have peace in your heart? This is I think this is the most crucial part of everything in marriage, is, do you have peace? Now, I can only talk about my personal experience. And when I was getting married in the past, I got to be very, very deeply honest. Inside of my heart, deep down inside of my heart, I had no peace. I had no peace. Even though it seemed to be on the surface and I acted that way, deep down inside, I had a little flag, a little doubt, a little concern that this was not right, this was not the right time, this was not the right person, whatever you call that. And I should have listened to that, but I didn't. And I can only say from my personal experience, as if you don't have this peace inside of you, if you want to get married with whoever you want to get married with, do not get married. If you don't have peace, do not get married. Very important. And this is the only thing that I can stretch. Do not get married if you don't have peace. All the elements have to be in line. You have to have peace. The other thing that is also very important is, if you really want to have a godly marriage, make sure that your partner also believes in the Lord. I'm not talking about God or a religion or whatever. I'm talking about Jesus Christ, okay? Somebody who believes in Jesus Christ the same way as you are. It's very important because you want to make sure that your partner has the same fundamental point of view of life, just like the way you have. If you don't have this, if the other person does not have the same faith as you have, what happens is, in the long run, once you get married and you're actually spending a lot of time together, that you're going to start getting conflict with each other. You start to disagree with certain things. And this could be a devastating result in your marriage in the long run, but things that it's not going to work out the way that you want it to work out. So you have to always consider that and really keep that in mind. It's very important. Other than that, if you have all of these things in line, you know, and the other thing also very important, take your time. Do not rush into marriage. There was a topic that I actually talked about in one of my group chats. If you scroll down in my videos and you look at a group chat is called Do Not Rush Into Marriage. We're basically talking about the exact opposite. We're talking about why you should take your time and why you should not rush into marriage. I suggest you check it out if you want to have the other reason of why you should not rush into marriage. But this is a different topic that I already talked about in the group chat, so check that out. But with that said, those are the elements that you have to have in order so that you know that you are ready for marriage. Very important, okay? So, with that said, I hope I gave you guys some insight. If you have any other questions regarding or things that I forgot, please make sure you comment below. I'll make sure I mention it in the next love advice video. So with that, or whenever I'm ready for it, put it that way. So with that said, I gotta be careful because my camera is standing in the water right there. I don't want my camera to fall down. I'm getting a little paranoid right now. So with that said, guys, we enjoy this place. This is beautiful. I wish you guys could be here. I forgot the name of this, but it's beyond the Philippines. In the Philippines, it is a deserted island. I forgot the name, I apologize. I'll put it in the description so you know what this island is called, so you can check this out. This is a beautiful place. If you can, you should come here and check it out. With that said, guys, like, comment, and share, and subscribe. I really appreciate that, okay? Bye. Hey guys, did you like this video? I got much more where it came from. Check out this playlist right here for other love advice videos on innocent love. Peace out.